Surah 60 of the Quran is named Al-Mumtahanah, which means, the woman to be examined, or, the woman tested. This chapter consists of 13 verses and primarily addresses issues related to relationships with non-Muslims, loyalty to the Muslim community, and guidelines for interactions with those who are not hostile towards Islam. Here are some key messages from Surah Al-Mumtahanah. First is guidelines for interactions with non-Muslims. The surah begins by outlining guidelines for interactions with non-Muslims, particularly those who do not engage in hostility or aggression towards Muslims. It distinguishes between non-Muslims who are allies or supporters of Islam and those who actively oppose or fight against Muslims. It emphasizes that Muslims should maintain cordial relations with non-Muslims who do not persecute them for their faith. Second is loyalty to the Muslim community. Al-Mumtahanah emphasizes the importance of loyalty to the Muslim community ummah and solidarity among believers. It instructs Muslims not to take allies or supporters from among those who oppose or persecute Muslims, even if they are relatives or have ties of kinship. The surah underscores the principle of allegiance to the Muslim community over allegiance to non-Muslim relatives or allies who are hostile to Islam. Third is dealing justly with non-Muslims. The chapter encourages Muslims to deal justly and fairly with non-Muslims who are peaceful and do not engage in hostility towards Islam. It advises Muslims to uphold justice and righteousness in their interactions and transactions with non-Muslims. The surah emphasizes the importance of maintaining integrity and honesty in all dealings, regardless of the faith of the other party. Fourth is prohibition of supporting enemies of Islam. Al-Mumtahanah prohibits Muslims from supporting or befriending those who oppose or fight against Islam, even if they are relatives or acquaintances. It stresses that true allegiance should be to Allah, His Messenger, and the Muslim community, and not to those who oppose or undermine the faith. Fifth is call to Allah and His Messenger. The surah concludes by reminding believers to adhere to the guidance of Allah and His Messenger, peace be upon him. It encourages Muslims to strive in the cause of Allah, supporting truth and righteousness, and standing firm against oppression and injustice. Overall, Surah Al-Mumtahanah provides guidelines for relationships with non-Muslims, emphasizing loyalty to the Muslim community and the importance of justice in dealings. It calls on Muslims to uphold their faith with integrity and to maintain cordial relations with non-Muslims who do not oppose Islam. The surah also warns against supporting those who are hostile to Islam and reaffirms the principle of allegiance to Allah and His Messenger above all else. Thanks for watching and share to spread the message of Quran.